Your girl Kamala Harris finally did an interview without her emotional support human, Tim Walz. This interview was an unmitigated disaster. It was the interview equivalent of watching the Hindenburg disaster in slow motion. It showed that Kamala Harris is not cut out to be president of an adult daycare center, much less the most powerful country in the world. She came across like a scared little girl playing presidential dress up, but then none of this surprises me because I already knew this. But if there was one area where I thought she would, in the worst ways possible, shine, it would be when the interviewer asked her the proverbial softball question about guns.
When we talk about crime, the conversation turns to gun safety as well. And I think you actually probably caught a lot of people off guard, maybe a bit by surprise in the debate the other night when you mentioned that you are a gun owner. I know you said it in 2019 as well. I want to talk about your values on this issue. When it comes to gun ownership, where do you draw the line in America on gun ownership and gun use?
Well, like you said, Brian, I am a gun owner, and Tim Walz, my running mate, is also a gun owner. We're not taking anybody's guns away. And so I feel very strongly that it is consistent with the Second Amendment and your right to own a gun to also say we need an assault weapons ban. They're literally tools of war. They were literally designed to kill a lot of human beings quickly.
First of all, Kamala Harris didn't catch anyone off guard with that goofy statement. She sounded like that very obvious undercover cop who thinks because he wears a hat backwards and wears Team Jordan that no one on the streets can tell he's an undercover cop. What caught us off guard was how forced it was. It came out of nowhere like she forgot it was a talking point that her handlers told her she had to say. And when she finally remembered it, she just blurted it out regardless of the fact that it had nothing to do with the conversation at the moment. But her handlers told her she had to say it. So she was going to say it, come hell or high water. Kamala Harris is the Ron Burgundy of presidential candidates. You can only speak in talking points. And if it's not written out exclusively or told specifically for her to say it, can't say anything.
You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter?
Which is why when this interviewer asked her this question about guns, she literally said the exact same thing she said at the debate.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away.
Now, after she makes this rehearsed talking point, completely blanks out for a second because now she can't just state the talking point and move on like she did in the debate. She has to expound on it a little bit more because it's a one-on-one conversation during an interview. But she can't because she doesn't have any other talking points except to ban guns. You can literally see it in her eyes when she thinks about going off script and she aborts mission and flips back in drone mode. Kamala, have you seen what a truck going 80 miles an hour does when it hits a human body? Have you seen what a chainsaw can do to a human body? Or a bomb, hell, a firecracker, or even a kitchen knife? But what does any of this have to do with the price of tea in China, other than overly sensationalizing what a bullet is supposed to do? Of course, a bullet tearing in the flesh is gruesome. It's a bullet. It's not supposed to cure cancer. It's supposed to stop the thing it's shooting at. And if these types of guns are tools of war designed to kill a lot of people quickly, why the do our police have them? Why the does our Secret Service detail have them? Why the does the IRS have them? All of these stateside government agencies who are not at war have these types of rifles that you call weapons of war, but somehow, when they're in the hands of citizens, they magically morph into tools of war designed to kill a lot of people quickly. How convenient. Crazy thing is, we can't even own actual assault weapons. Now, those agencies that I mentioned, they can own actual assault weapons, even though assault weapons is a made-up term, politically designed to make people think that they're fatigued actual machine gun, and it's not. It's an automatic rifle or modern I digress. This interview was so bad, I wondered if any of the left-leaning media would cover it. So I went to Ground News, which lets me look through all of the media outlets who covered this interview, and tells me whether the outlet be left, right, or center. And what I found was so glaring, my jaw dropped. Of all the stories I came across talking about the Kamala Harris post-debate interview, none of them were from left-leaning media sites. Literally none of them. I knew our mainstream media was in the pocket of the Democrat Party. This is absolute. Not one left-leaning site covered, and it was the first ever solo interview Kamala gave while running for president, and none of them reported. This is why I am such a fan of Ground News, and why they are a sponsor of today's video. Ground News lets you see through the bias by showing all sides of the story. You can literally compare headlines and see how different outlets spin the same event, or in this particular case, not cover the event at all. I like to use Ground News to keep me honest whenever I'm doing my research for my videos, and I think it's an advantage to a lot of people who consume a lot of content when it comes to news, especially if they tend to lean one way or the other. Ground News will help you keep honest. Now, serious about staying informed, head over to ground.news/Corleone. You'll get 40% off the Vantage subscription, which gives you unlimited access to